What's up guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. So today for you, what we're going to do, sorry about the intro, I don't play on creative too often. So anyway, today what we're going to do is we're starting out a new world. So I'm going to kind of go through a few little starter tips. They might seem a little cheaty, but hey man, it's Minecraft, play it how you want, right? So our old world that we've been playing in, man, something to do with the autosave features. I don't really know. It's the only world that I have generated that I actually have the autosave disabled, and after this last update, it just crashes before I can even load the world up. So hopefully that'll be fixed and we can get back to the things. Those of you guys that saw my last video, it was the Glass Monument episode 1. There is a plan for an episode 2, but as it sits right now, we're going to have to postpone it for a little bit. So back to this. What I end up doing is I kind of surf the web, find me some seeds that people have been talking about, and then we generate them. We start going through them, kind of checking out the main spawn. We grab us some Eye of Enders, and we chase them around, finding the stronghold inside Survival Minecraft. Excuse me, hiccup, sorry about that. Anyway, finding the stronghold in Survival Minecraft can be kind of a pain. The first time I ever found one was by complete accident. I dug into it, and this one that I found in this world generated kind of weird to where I'm glad I do this. Then what I do is I look for villages, I look for ocean monuments, because I love wrecking them and then building a farm out of them. So I finally did find a mesa down here in the corner, and I explored all this map. Just kind of showing you what I found. There's an ice spike right here, which is a huge requirement for me. And then I did find a mushroom island on here. It's not an island, but a mushroom biome, which is right there. Kind of small, but kind of neat. It's a rare biome. But anyway, like I was saying, we go around and find all these different things, because for me, a temple, stronghold, or not even a stronghold, but the temple, jungle temple, blacksmiths at the villages, these are all things that kind of have like beginning game loot. So to find a temple later on in the game, you might get, what, a notch apple if you're lucky. But after you're established, to me, it's kind of almost a moot point, if you will, to go around and look for these. So I always spend a little bit of time beforehand going through the map and just kind of showing you where we're at. I'll show you where we spawn. And I go through the map and I find these things, and we do some exploration eventually on survival. So this is where you spawn, right here. And it's kind of a cute little village over there. We'll see how many villagers it has in it. But start out on creative, then we load up the world we generated in survival, and we just go to town. This little island right here seemed pretty clean for what I want to do. Got some plans, but I'm still a little disgruntled about the fact that my other world isn't loading up. So we're going to make this into a series. This is going to be episode 1, kind of a let's play, and I'll take you through how I play survival. So anyway, we're going to jump over here real quick, load this world up, and we'll start the first couple of days and see where we get. Alright guys, let's load this world up. So, what should we name this? I think we're just going to name this a new survival. How original. Oh, I can't spell today. There we go. Alright. The seed we found for this is called Friday, with a capital F at the beginning. Throw a bonus chest on, and that's it. Make sure it's offline. Alright, let's generate this. Well, at least this world loads and doesn't crash to the main menu. You're gonna hear a little bit of complaining. I'm Spent a year and a half on that other world, so... Alright, let's pull out the map, see where we're at. Perfect. There's the bonus chest. Fully loaded, 4 jungle saplings. That's going to be a good start to get wood. All the seeds you need, pumpkin, melon, beetroot. I don't know if any of you guys play with beetroot. I've messed around with it a little bit. It doesn't really seem like it's that great of a food. Let's get a little bit of organization here. I'm going to take this chest. We're going to take the torches. Why not? Excuse me. So we're actually going to be heading in sort of this direction to that island where we want to start, but at first we're going to kind of try to get some things set up. You know, early game things, some food, maybe try to find a little surface cave real quick and explore, try to get some coal. Then we'll do some mining later. Ooh, sugarcane, definitely going to grab that. After the first couple of days, I like to get me, you know, an enchantment table, build me a nether portal if I can, go run around in there. Probably going to try to do some building early on. Oh, I see some iron. Sweet. It's been so long since I started a survival, I can't remember if you can mine iron with the wooden pickaxe, so let's just make us a stone one real quick. Too many more bugs in this console edition. I'm just going to have to get myself a PC and actually play some real Minecraft. I'm a little sad about it. I had half of my second episode of the Glass Monument actually recorded. I wasn't able to get too far into it, but there's a creeper over there. Let's go down here. Awesome, some coal. Good little start. 5 pieces of iron, some coal. Anyway, like I was saying, I had the Glass Monument kind of... Oh, I finally got the outside of it built. We had 3 rows of sand dropped, and we were actually starting to throw some sponges down. That was the last time I was in the world. Hopefully that creeper don't come around the corner. Anyway, that was the last time I was in the world actually doing work. And it has not loaded up since, and that was about a week and a half ago, so... Sorry that there won't be an episode 2 this weekend. Stay tuned. We'll get to it again, whether we do it on this world or hopefully they fix the problem. And we'll get back to it in the other world, and then we'll kind of do this Let's Play series, and then we'll continue doing what we're doing in the farming world. Some more iron. This is awesome. Good start. So I chose my base in this world a little more wise than I chose it in the other world, or my last world. Because I do have plans, if this is going to be a permanent world that I play on, I'm going to build all that stuff again. A charged creeper farm. We're going to mess with villagers. We were having an issue with some disappearing redstone. You know, the more I think about it, it's kind of nice starting over. That other world was before the last update when we had all the nether stuff updated, so I didn't really find magma blocks. Alright, let's... Wooden axe, I guess. That's all we got. We didn't make a sword or nothing. So anyway, this nether I might actually be able to find magma blocks instead of trying to farm magma cubes. You know, we can do something... More iron, nice. Getting a good little start here. Anyway, we had an idea for the base and everything seemed to work out pretty well, but I think we can do better. So, let's just light the more iron. Perfect. Oh, we got a good little stash now going of iron. It'll last us a minute. More iron, a little bit more coal. this is a good little cave to start in. So, and like I said, we'll be able to plan out our build a little bit better with the knowledge that we have, and now that we're in a newly generated world with the latest of updates, I think we won't run into some of the issues. So the more I'm playing on this world, kind of the more I'm leaning towards, this isn't a bad thing that happened, it's just another opportunity for another start, and you gotta take the good with the bad. It does get annoying when they do a bug fix update and then it just creates more bugs, and I don't know, maybe 4J could start like a beta testing where they open it up to the population and let them play it before they actually release a big update. And I know they're trying to keep people happy with new features and new updates and trying to keep up with the PC, and I don't know, it seems like they've rushed. So, I'm trying to use this wooden pickaxe to try to break it so I don't have to carry it around, but this isn't the brightest thing to use. It's so slow. I think another thing that I'm a little upset about, or where I kind of am salty, if you will, is having a Microsoft or an Xbox from Microsoft, and being that they're the ones that bought the game out, we haven't really had, I at least haven't experienced too many of these big game crashing bugs that have come out that I've heard other people talk about. It's been a smooth transition from update to update for me. So it's kind of my first real upset moment, if you will. So, and the coal just keeps coming. Nicely done. Alright, let's get out of this cave and go do some actual exploring. I want to get to that village and see how many villagers are in there and see if we can get them tucked away. Come back for them at a later date. I don't know why, but I'm going to light up this cave. Then I start thinking about things like that. All the cave lighting I did, all the caving I did around my base, all the lighting I did to reduce the mob spawning. Excuse me, some hiccups. Sorry about that. Anyway, reducing the mob spawning, getting everything ready for a slime farm and stuff like that. And same thing around the ocean monument so that I could have the most efficient deal. Let's make us a furnace. We're gonna get some shears going. What do I have there? 20 something iron. That's not a bad start. 28 iron. It's pretty good for one little cave. I start thinking about all the grindy stuff I've done. So let me smelt this up real quick. Alright, sorry about that. Just a quick little cut. You guys don't want to see iron cook. Anyway, all the grindy stuff that I've done, and it's kind of upsetting. Let's make a bed real quick. It's getting to be night. Day 1 over. Oh, that stuff I don't mind doing again. It's just after you've done it, I don't know how many times I've done it. 3 serious times. It just gets to be monotonous. Jesus, I'm sorry about the hiccups. Let's try to grab us some leather real quick, hopefully. Enchanting table. And we didn't get nothing. Nope. But we'll get there. Like I said, I'm starting to think about other things like the new updates, and maybe if we don't explore a lot of this world, we can not have to worry too much about the woodland mansions that'll be coming up. I always do try to plan for future updates. Let's go ahead and make some iron tools real quick. Alright, let's see. We start out with an axe. Then we'll make us a couple pickaxes. Yeah, 2. Well, you gotta make sticks first. Oops, derp. Anyway, I like to plan for that stuff. We should be getting the rockets for the Elytra at some point. The 2 new mobs, the Woodland Mansion. So I try to pre-plan for that stuff and make it to where it's a seamless transition in my world. But Alright, let's take the rest of this iron. Let's get out of here. So, restarting and going through all this and building a base and just the basics and all the grindy stuff that comes with it is a pain, so. But it's a good chance for a new start. Like I said before, I think we're gonna go medieval this time. I think we're gonna build us a little castle, do some above ground building, which I'm not too keen on, but a ton of redstone contraptions as always. That's what I like to do. Let's make a boat real quick. Oh, I miss my Depth Strider boots, mending. I gotta get all this crud again. It's alright though, that's the fun of Minecraft. I said I wanted to go to this village. Where am I going? Let's go there first. There it is. You know, I probably should have made a sword. Oh well. Mr. Pig, give me your bacon. Yep, there we go. Didn't grab it. I probably should have killed him. Squids. That's something else. I wanted to build a squid farm. Oh, I had so many plans, man. It's alright. A little more bacon. Looks like the wolves are taking out some sheep. So I should have killed those two that I got the wool from after I sheared them. Starting out food can be a pain. So. There's some more mutton on the ground. Got enough to make us another bed. There's that little village we're going to. So, let's cook up some food. We're starving now. Like I said, I shouldn't have used any of my wooden tools. Should do what I'm doing right now. So one little tip or trick that I didn't mention at the beginning of this video is when you find yourself a stronghold towards the beginning of your start, you can actually go over to it, find yourself the libraries while you're in creative, and then you can cut down the bookshelves, and it makes it that much easier for you to get the books that you'll need to create bookshelves, so that you can get an enchantment table, and at an early start you can kind of start getting your gear enchanted, maybe some decent tools to work with, and then you can kind of expand from there. Me, you're going to see when I start playing that I'm all over the place with how I do things, so. First goal is to see what we got for villagers here, and then try to get them locked up, and actually let's grab some crops first, and then we'll mess with the villagers. Looks like we got some potatoes here. Excuse me. And something about replanting, I don't like to grief my own world, so I'm a little retentive. So there's one villager there. Sounds like there might be one more in here. Yep, there's one. So we got two clerics. Well, that's a good start. Let's try to get you inside. Oh, this is going to be hard to do without big old water streams and stuff. The easiest way to get villagers moved is with water. So, and you can't push them up a full block like that, so one little tip when working with villagers is make you some stairs. You can actually push them right up the stairs. Not with water, but you physically can push them up there. I'll try to demonstrate here, but this guy's going to be so difficult. You know, I really don't like you guys. Get out of the way. Try to put another stair there. Did I just hear a door open? Nope, that didn't work either. You know, I went in this house thinking that guy wasn't going to come out because the stairs were up high, but that just means he can't get in the house. They'll still come out. Oh man, now I'm going to have to get him back in there too. Oh, there's a butcher right there. Sweet. Come on. Come on. Come. Are you serious? The glass is stopping you? You're just all sorts of fun, aren't you? try to get some blocks. Go in there. Alright. Excuse me. So working with villagers is a pain, but ultimately the rewards pay off. Getting your mending books, getting your Frostwalker if you like that, any and all enchantments you can get from a librarian. So I'm hoping this time I can build a villager trading hall that doesn't sit here and disappear, or the redstone doesn't disappear. So just kind of looking at the light. This time we're going to block the door. That's what I should have done the first time. Okay, this is your permanent home now. You stay in here. The last world I played in when I first started playing. So let's see what this guy's got for nothing really for trades, and some carrots have grown. Sweet. The last time I played, when I blocked off some villagers, I didn't put any light sources in with them, so... Oh, there's that other cleric. Let's get him inside real quick. So they ended up getting attacked by zombies, and, you know, I ended up having to cure some zombie villagers, and that took a long time. Better go over here. This looks like a good entry. And so this time I'm going to light up the house. I'm going to throw them all three in the same house. Make it completely spawn-proof in hopes that these guys will still be here at a later date. So I think one glitch that we're having right now too, I haven't really, well, I noticed it in my world, but I didn't think it was a bug, was villagers aren't throwing food back and forth as it sits right now, so building a, come on, get up there, dude. Get, oh, seriously, I hate you. Anyway, my carrot farm wasn't working, I didn't pay it no mind, so I'm hoping that's not going to affect these guys breeding. But we'll see. So come on now. Please don't be stubborn. Awesome. So that's 2 villagers in. And like I said, watch. This is how retentive I get. Build the house back. I don't know why. I don't like to destroy too much stuff in the world. Or leave blocks, random crafting benches. So, let's see. Let's pick these up. We'll put some cobblestone back here to cover this hole back up. And it's starting to get night, so I'm going to have to get this guy in real quick. I'm actually going to get him in, and I'll cut to when I'm kind of starting to get set up. So, we'll see you in a second. Alright guys, I got me a bucket of water. Got that guy kind of pushed back in the house. It was a pain. Cooking us up some food. Excuse me. So plans. We're gonna start out. I think we're gonna do some mining, get us started, and I think we're gonna go on a little adventure to find some of these different little temples and stuff that we found. Let's see. We won't have a. Yeah, I should have only made one chest. Anyway, we won't have any silk touch to do the ice spikes or get any packed ice. Excuse me, goodness, hiccups. So we'll get us established with some things, and then I think we'll start building, maybe do a little nether exploration, just to get us a brewing stand going. Just the basics. Trying to clean out my inventory, see what I need, what I don't need. We're going to get us some crops planted. We're going to get some sugarcane growing. We need to get... Let's get this jungle tree planted. I don't need that. Yeah, let's plant this jungle tree first. So we need to get us a vine farm going, actually, which is why I'm glad I got these jungle saplings. So I think we're going to build our main castle out of bricks, or stone bricks, the cracked stone bricks and mossy stone bricks. So our build palette has been nether brick if you watched any of my videos. We'll get there, we'll get back there eventually. So let's make a hoe real quick, or no, a shovel. Yeah, a shovel first, and then we'll dig out. And, you know, I'm going to dig this trench, and I really should have just done a one single water source. but whatever. It's a starting farm. Nice little pond here to kind of place some sugarcane. Oops, missed that placement. Oh. So, see? Should have made a hoe. Oh well. Now we gotta cook up some iron. But I'll probably do a little bit of this, everything I was just talking about off camera. We'll maybe bring you back in when doing some exploration. Yeah, we need to go plant the sugarcane too. Let's make this hoe and get these carrots going. Saturation-wise, potatoes are a horrible starting food, or a horrible food, but they're decent for starting out. You know, I hate long grass and dandelions and poppies. Let's clear all this out. We'll get there eventually. I'm just starting out. So we'll have to get us some food set up eventually. Some good food. Well, there we go. Let's see. Let's go plant these sugarcane around here. Nice easy little water source for us. I don't know, I don't have too many plans as it sits right now. We're just going to do some basic starter stuff. We're going to kind of live out in the open for now and then build us a structure. I'm planning on, like I said, building a castle. Then we'll go from there. I'm not sure what else. Then we're going to start doing our farms. I probably should have mentioned this at the beginning. 2 must-have starter farms, or 2 things to work your way towards, is an iron golem farm, of course. Because you use more iron in this game than anything else, especially when building hoppers or any kind of redstone. You need iron. And then the next thing to build, especially early on, is a AFK fish farm. So that'll allow you to get some enchanted books, that'll allow you to get some levels, some name tags, you know. Finally, we're going to make us a sword. Oh. Anyway, it gets you some really decent early on loot levels. And I think that's what we're going to work towards. So, it's getting to be night. I'm going to go ahead and sleep through the night. And we're going to start mining. And I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.